Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Owen Morris from functionalautoimmunity.com and chronicallyinchrist.com. I have a PhD in speech pathology and I'm a functional medicine health coach. And today I want to talk to you about some of the latest lupus research and what we can do about it. So, as you probably know, lupus or SLE is a terrible disease that can attack any and all organs of your body. It has an unknown cause and it used to be neglected as far as research, but thankfully that's changing. And recent research found that monocytes, which are white blood cells that normally attack germs, bacteria, viruses, etc., monocytes in people with lupus, they express both interleukin-1 beta and interferon-sensitive proteins, where in normal people it's supposed to be one or the other. So researchers are looking at targeting some new treatments for interleukin-1 beta because the interferon treatments they have don't work for everyone. Tied to this was a recent study that found that red blood cells that retain their mitochondria in pediatric lupus patients, whereas in healthy kids, that mitochondria degraded normally in mature red blood cells. So that immune system could detect that and trigger an immune response. So immune dysregulation is becoming a little more clear in lupus about what's happening in the body, but it's still very complex. So what can we do now while we wait on better, safer treatments and earlier detection of lupus? Well, mainly we can control our choices. And one of those main choices is what we eat. A previous study had found that eating a lot of carbohydrates, particularly simple carbohydrates, increased the risk of lupus. But not a whole lot of research has been done on the connection between nutrition and lupus. A new study this month, however, found that a higher daily intake of ultra-processed food increased the risk of lupus by more than 50%. Now, our society has increasingly consumed more ultra-processed packaged foods over the last several decades. So we tend to eat packaged foods with less nutrients, less antioxidants, less vitamins, less fiber. Instead, they have more saturated fat, more salt, more sugar, more chemicals, more dyes, etc. Now, if you're thinking, I don't have lupus, so I don't have to worry about ultra-processed food, think again, because ultra-processed foods have already been found to be associated with obesity, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, depression, inflammatory bowel disease, and more. So we all need to become more conscious of what we're eating. Instead of grabbing ultra-processed food, reach for whole foods, at least 6 to 9 servings of colorful fruits and veggies each day, as well as clean protein, fiber, and healthy fat. Shop the outside perimeter of the grocery store rather than the middle packaged aisles. We all have a choice, and our choices have consequences for our health and our future. Thank you for listening, and remember to check out functionalautoimmunity.com.